बरेच मुलं आले. स्टार्ट. हॅलो. स्टार्ट करें. 1, 2, 3, start.
Market yourself, brand yourself, promote yourself, and invest in yourself. We are here to learn and gain something new.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's a true pleasure to see so many of you here today for our symposium on the changing landscape of career. I am Myra Bay,
And I am Aarti Suhil.
and will be your moderator for this event.
We have gathered here to explore the importance and changing landscape of career, a topic that's increasingly relevant in our current landscape. We are fortunate to have a distinguished panel of experts with us, each bring unique insight and perspective to our topic. I'm confident that the discussion we have today will be both enlightening and thought-provoking.
Before we dive in, I would like to call upon our HOD, Mr. Sandeep Khandikar sir, to give few words before starting.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I'm absolutely surprised. I really don't know. We've seen before low itinerary, I don't know. Yes, so first of all, I'm really, really happy to see all these, the esteemed people from the different background over here. And all the TY students, definitely there are only one step in this evening, that is the final barrier before they are going out and they are going to deliver their whole, whatever they learn throughout their career, throughout their education, now they are going to deliver it in the future. So we are the different people from the different background over here. Definitely guide you in the future, and definitely it will help you to seek some advice, and you will also can create a good career path. I really wish all the best, and all the best to all my moderators, because it's a student-led symposium. It's the first time BCom Accounting and Finance doing such kind of program. I guess it is absolutely possible. So I wish them all the best, and best of luck to all the moderators and the guests. Thank you.
To give a token of appreciation to our guests, so I would like to call upon Gaurav sir. Sandeep sir.
I would like to call Mr. Aniket sir to give a token of appreciation for this sir.
I would like to call upon Sindhu ma'am to give the token appreciation for values. Like to call upon Sindhu ma'am to give the
I would now like to call upon Santosh sir to give a token of appreciation to Nishana.
I would like to call upon Chitra ma'am to give token of appreciation to Sanjay. Let me briefly outline the structure of today's symposium. This symposium aims to provide students with valuable insights into the evolving job market by facilitating decisions between academic perspectives and industry development. Through academic and industry, evaluate the balance between soft skills and hard skills, bridge the gap between the importance of internship and real-world experience, encouraging networking and personal branding, and promoting mentorship. Let us give a warm round of applause to our estimated guest, Mr. Aniket Masrekar, the Chief Manager at Kotak Life Insurance Company Limited. Sunday, Manager and Listing Investigation at NEC National Stock Exchange. Ms. Nisha Chapria, Assistant Professor of Ram Niranjan Anandita Poddar College of Commerce and Economics. Specialist at Aktya Group and an auditor. Mr. Gallo who is a pastry chef and an aspiring entrepreneur. मीठे से शुरू हो जाए, so I would like to call upon Mr. Gallo sir for a small PPT.
Hello. So my name is Gabby. And like before joining the college, I was like having no knowledge of what to do, what would be my career, what should I do because having zero knowledge because I'm having an elder brother. There was like commerce there, so maybe such and maybe commerce later. So it happens with everyone else. So when I joined Vidyalaya college, so मैंने सोचा कि I do something because my 12th mark sheet में accounting finance it was very low. I was not good in my accounting and all. So मैंने सोचा I join Vidyalaya institute. I do my costing. I do my various types of accounts where Swadantika ma'am taught us inflation and Sindhu ma'am taught us the various accounts, different types of accounts. So So when I joined Vidyalaya Institute, that के अलावा वहाँ पे और भी कोई बहुत सारे activities हुआ करते थे. Like there was a Women's Day in college, and then I was very known for my quilling art and all. So Sindhu ma'am always inspired me, like you can do this. There used to be Shanivar Mela, and Shanivar Mela, me and my students, हम लोग quilling art ऐसे birthday cards, anniversary cards, हम लोग ने ऐसे like stalls बनाए थे where I got to know how marketing skills and how to present your product, how to pricing and costing both of this सीखा. And this is what the card which I made for all the faculty members in this college. So in yeah. So Sindhu ma'am always used to inspire me and she was the one who used to encourage me. So and this was the fruit carving and vegetable carving competition which held in our college. So I got the knowledge of having an interest. So मुझे interest आता in cooking and all. So how I can do the planning, plotting with my groups and members and all, networking and all that. कैसे क्या करेगा, who will do what and all. So Sindhu ma'am and Kavita ma'am, they always used to encourage me, participate, do something you can do well. Then we placed second place in this competition. So these are the two creativity and this two in the industry where जहाँ पे मुझे interest है कि I can do something new. Then मैंने सोचा कि देख करना चालू करूँगा मैं. Then all my classmates they used to tell me कि like yeah. So this is a combination of my creativity and my game. This was my first game in 2022, which I have done for my classmate in the college itself. That's the beginning. This was part of my career, which I got started. Then many upload these are my takes during the lockdowns. During the lockdowns.
Kelly, we have national anthem at 11 o'clock. You can just rise for the national anthem.
बच्चा डोर ओपन करूंगा ना कोई थैंक यू
Okay.
This was my case. So, how to calculate the K cost, engineering cost, overhead cost, total margin cost, and I did all the costs and I started learning. Then I decided to start a business. क्यों ना ये hobby को मैं business को convert करूँ. So my business started from this college itself. Kavita ma'am used to order cakes from me. Sindhu ma'am used to order cakes from me. She used to appreciate me during Christmas because I used to deliver the cakes to her house. She used to appreciate me. And she used to motivate me a lot. She told me कि तू कुछ कर सकता है. You do something more than this. I know you can do this. So all the staff members in this college, they are like very supportive during the college and after the college as well. So this is my brand name. Even the brand name was given by the Sindhu ma'am itself. While we were having, she was my class teacher. So we were introducing, like some लोग introduce करने वाला, what is your name, what is your name. So my name was Galileo. Then Sindhu ma'am told कि it's a very big name. मैं छोटे में कर सकती हूँ क्या ना. Yes ma'am. Then she given me a name Leo. So it was like very nice for me. Like Leo is like very nice name for me. So why can't I place this name in my business? So मैंने sketching वगैरह किया. Like I sketched a design. मैंने like several failures भी आए. मेरे को कुछ design अच्छा नहीं लगा, कुछ अच्छा लगा. Then finally I designed myself a bit with my branding I did myself. So मैंने I made my Instagram account as well. Then from after the lockdown, to what we were getting like all the cake shop was closed and no one, so like there was no, everybody was getting scared to buy cakes from outside. कि क्या होगा कोरोना वायरस से बाहर से केक हम लेना पड़ेगा. Then I started making what we were getting. So this was the first cake without any investment in my business, without doing anything. घर के सामान से I started my business with 85 rupees. सब घर का I used to स्टील के डब्बे पे मैं केक बोर्ड रखता था. I used to bake. I used to know everything. Fresh cream से I used to make cake. I was not having knowledge how to do it, how to finish up the cake, how to do it. So मैंने business 85 rupees से start किया and today I'm working to make 3 lakhs from it. So after the lockdown, then क्या हुआ कि like जहाँ पे मेरे केक शाके देखा ये they like a celebration is like people bringing all people together. So at that time मेरा promotion भी करा. Then the people used to tell me अरे केक किधर से लाए? It was very tasty. It was very nice. As compared to in the bakery, they use palm oil. They use like there is a powder called premix. They उसमें सिर्फ oil and water mix करके they used to make cakes. I work in bakeries as well. before taking a small batches of classes. Then मैंने research किया what is the main reason, what is the learning agent, what is the natural preservative which I can use in my case. तो मैंने बहुत explore किया. मैंने research बहुत कुछ किया. Then I started taking classes. I have completed over 7 batches of classes. This is only the third after the lockdown. I started taking classes. So where I taught different types of games, different types of design, how to preserve game, how to preserve game in national way, how to so this तो जो पहले केक्स था उसके बाद you can see the finishing. So like practice makes a man perfect. So even though in industry अगर जिस लोग जाओगे there are many girls who will बोलेंगे अरे मुझे कुछ काम नहीं करना मुझे स्टाइल properly why not doing this way. So you should not get demotivated. चाहे कोई कुछ भी करे you should not get कि yes I can do much more better. एक बार फेलियर हुआ कुछ नहीं you have to do again and again practice and practice makes a man perfect. So this was like okay मेरे gigs ये सही नहीं लगे like when I started my business तो मैंने 2 to 3 years I started my business. Then I was not having any degree of diploma like I wanted to work in the fashion industry. So for that reason I joined Don Bosco College School class. 2 to 3 years old. So I joined hotel management industry. So I did my 3 years diploma and degree in IT and medicine, where they trained me how to bake a cake, how to not only cakes, breads, gluten-free cakes, vegan cakes, then sugar-free cakes. Then I learned all these things in my college. When they trained me how to bake a cake, then this is the first time the college me I stood second. Then I was thinking कि मैं अभी कुछ करूँगा. I want to do something more nice. And in the college, I participated in inter-college where I stood first prize in my inter-college bakery competition. Then on the second hand, you can see I participated in Geo World, Indian Industry Challenge where all over Mumbai, from all different types of hotel management industry but bakers were participating in that. And I placed first in that as well. But turning point for me, then I decided कि चलो अभी I have to do something more. So whenever you're like working in any industry or any department, don't think कि चल मेरे को इतना आता है तो मैं इतना ही करेगा. You should think something out of the box so you can achieve such goals in your life. Then after doing my training in the Don Bosco College, and I started my internship. Then this is the thing which I worked in Taj Palace, Taj Lands, Four Seasons Hotel. So in here, it was a turning point for me. Like I was a real world experience. So internship is an important part in your role where you can explore yourself out of the box. Abhi like home bakery business is like a small scale. And like when you go in the hotel, I used to make a dough of 50 kg, 70 kg dough working for 12 to 13, 14 hours a duty. So it was not an easy way. I used to cry. मैं बहुत slow feel करता था, but I never give up. Internship is a game changing for me. Then मेरा skills भी मेरे को बहुत sharpen करने को मिले. बाद में मेरे को like confidence आया कि like I can make cakes not only half kg, 2 kg. I can make 12 kgs, 13 kg within 1 to 2 days. So these are the wedding cakes which I started doing after the internship. So you can see the large difference from small cake to big cake, 12 kgs to 17, 12 to 8, 9 kgs cake. So this is the effect of internship, like kitna मेरे को sharpen हुई. After doing the training of 1 year. So these are the cakes. So currently I'm baking 16. This is the 16 kg cake, and that is the 8 kg, and this is the 5 kg cake. So I learned how to make a sugar flour made out of sugar, and everything I used to make edible, vegan cake, gluten-free cakes, everything. So not only cakes, even
Thank you, Mr. Gallo, for sharing your wonderful experience and your learning with us.
The team क्योंकि मैंने attach नहीं किया.
So I'm excited to discuss into some of the questions that have been on everyone's mind. So let us begin with the first thing.
Soft skills and hard skills. What matters more?
आप देखो
Soft skills and hard skills are both essential for students to succeed. Soft skills like technical knowledge ensure expertise, while soft skills such as communication and teamwork it enhances adaptability. Let's listen to some of the experience of our guests. Technical knowledge ensure. So I would like to start from Aniket sir. For some, anyone interested in banking, like investment and risk management, what technical skills should they adapt or prioritize developing? So, for some, anyone
Okay, first of all, I would like to thank Sandeep sir and entire the faculty members who invite us here as a faculty guest. Okay, then just to answer your question, I think soft skill and hard skill are equivalent. Okay. There is no distinction between soft skill and hard skill. Soft skills are something which will help you to enhance your career, to ladder the skill or ladder the ladder of the you should take it further of hard skills. And hard skills are something which is something which will just open up your doors. So whenever you are in the early stage of your career, of course, the hard skills are the something which will take you to the entry level. But whenever you want to upskill, whenever you want to go up ladder, to get promoted, to get challenged, your soft skills. So in the banking industry, I think something which we always talk about, there are many certification schools that are available in the market. If you go on a LinkedIn, if you go on any Coursera or something. So there are many skills program available for you apart from your degree. So I think that is something which you should start from right now, the beginning of the career. Then I think it will evaluate yourself and help you to take up the many skills program.
So we have next question from Saurabh sir. As we all know that you have attended the pandemic, what were the biggest obstacles you overcame while investigating it?
Good morning, one and all present here. First of all, congratulations to the team for organizing such a good event. I think it will be very helpful for you guys going forward in entering the industry. So, talking about the obstacles that I faced while fighting financial frauds. First thing first, so this is a very technical field. So you need to have those technical knowledge in terms of finding frauds. So it is as basic as whatever we learn in BAF right now. Basic financial entries to understand how the companies carry out transactions, whether those transactions, whatever they are carried out, are true or no, or whatever they are shown in the balance sheets that we see on in the annual reports that are filed by the listed companies. So, are those entries true or no, or are they just bogus entries or misrepresentation of financial numbers, so on and so forth. So, first thing first, since we are talking about soft skill and hard skills, with this profile in particular, analytical profile or investigation per se, as Aniket has also said that to open the doors, you need to have hard skills first, which comes with certain certifications or the courses, master's degree, or courses like certified fraud investigator examiner. There's something called certified fraud examination or FRM, CFA, so on and so forth. Or CA for that matter. CA is actually a prime certification that is required for this role. Though I'm not a CA, I am an MBA finance guy, but I got landed this job because of my first experience. So yeah, so first things first, you need to have hard skills in terms of knowledge, and for that you need to gain that knowledge with the help of the degrees and certifications. And then, of course, so when it's not just that we find frauds, we also have to prove or we also have to present in front of our seniors and then to SEBI. SEBI, I'm sure you guys know the magnitude of that institute. So you also have to present those cases in front of them. You have to convince them or prove them, this is what it is and this is what the fraud is. And we feel that this needs to be taken forward for interrogation or bans or putting or throwing that company or the promoters out of the market and so on and so forth. So that's when the soft skills will matter. But first, hard skill is something that is thumbs on needed. And then coupled up with the software.
Next question is for Nisha ma'am. As you are a professor in Aryapura College, I would like to ask a question. As a leader in academia, what soft skills do you prioritize when evaluating the potential of students?
Good morning, everyone present here. So the question says that which soft skills does matter when evaluating the potential? As a student, you are getting each and every chance and each and every resource to explore in the college itself. From the very base, lectures are conducted. It is not just the lectures are conducted, but also you have been given equal opportunity to participate in the conferences and the events that are happening in the college. I am sure that many of you, being an introvert, may think that why to participate in the event? What is the outcome? Or why just to go and sit for the workshop? Is the workshop going to give us some benefit? But I would like to make a mention. Participating in each and every event and the symposiums or the research competitions which are happening in the college will definitely make a difference. I'll tell you one small example, narrate an example in front of you. Right now, if you are participating in any of the conference, it is at your college level, you are going to speak in front of your friends. But I'm damn sure most of you will not make it. You will feel a bit nervous that why I have to speak, or you will hesitate in speaking in front of your friends. Think when you have to speak in front of the audience which are unknown to you. Your friends being known, you are hesitating, your audience being unknown, just imagine how will you deliver in front of them. So it is not just that one soft skill matter. I would suggest that each and every soft skill will matter. Starting from how you speak, okay, and ending on how you present, how you dress up will definitely matter. I am sure that you will be earning good grades by just mugging up from the textbooks or writing in the examination. Your paper matters, your grades matter, definitely. But at the end, as a person, are you able to speak? Are you able to communicate what is there going on in your mind? Because there is where everyone lacks. Many of the people, they are unable to communicate what is going on in their head. And when you are unable to communicate, you definitely go a point below in front of the person if that opposite person is able to communicate more efficiently than you are. So there is no one soft skill that will matter. You will have to just pick up all the soft skills and try to specialize in some which you know that okay, this is my area, I will specialize in this one, and that will make a difference. Thank you.
We would like to ask the candidate, in your opinion, do employers prioritize soft skills or hard skills when hiring candidates?
And that will make a difference. So according to me, soft skills matters a lot because until and unless you don't have knowledge of how to bake a cake or like having no experience, I don't think so. Hard skill matters first or prioritize. I should prioritize hard skill first. Like in my case, before joining Hotel Management Institute, I was having experience of 5 years. So I was having like all things like soft skills in me, how to bake a cake, how to price the costing and everything into a table. When I went for internship for my interview in overseas in hotel, there was 4 to 5 people along with me, and they were like all scholars than me, and they were like having more knowledge than me as well, but they were not having the experience. So experience matters into this. So in my resume, I was having I was a BAF student. I was having the knowledge of costing, and plus I was having the 5 years of experience. So while interviewer were taking my interview, so they just saw my resume and उन्होंने mentioned, तूने कल you come to my hotel, no need to ask any more questions. और जो मेरे साथ जो और जो जन थे, like 4 5 people were there with me, उनको लिया नहीं, they just rejected them because in bakery industry, experienced people only are like taken. So soft skills matters for me.
Our next question is for Sarah ma'am. What do you wish you had known when you were first starting out in your career? Our next question is for Sarah.
I wish I knew that, okay, I'll just start with how my career actually went. So I have switched careers. So I wish I knew which direction I actually wanted to end up in the very beginning, but that obviously comes with experience. So I started with baking as well, how Galileo did. So I also have a business, guys, but that I only run on weekends. For a stable income, I needed a job. So I have worked as a chef as well. I switched my careers, and while I switched it, I learned a lot of hard skills and soft skills after joining the job. Soft skills, I would say I always had the confidence. I used to be a part of the committee. I used to, involve myself in a lot of events. So I had, started upgrading my soft skills while I was in college. But the hard skills part, as these guys said that you need to do all these certifications and everything, that is something I started to do after I joined my job. Right now also I'm doing certifications which are required in my field. So I think if these were the things which I knew from the beginning, I would have done those certifications and it would have landed me at a much better position. So I feel yeah, you should just start with it, with your soft skills and hard skills right from now. That is something that will help you going ahead.
The next theme is internship or crucial. For students, as they bridge the gap between academics and the real world experience, they provide hands-on learning, industry exposure, and skill development, enhancing employability. Internship or crucial. For students, as Aniket sir, we have a question from you. How did your internship experience prepare you for your career in banking and insurance? Skill development, enhancing employability.
Firstly, I think internship is something like just I'm taking an example of cricket first of all. Okay, so if you are going for any of the international matches, you have to first play the Ranji games. Okay, so Ranji games are something which will prepare you for the international games. It is not that any of the you that you just directly go and play some overseas cricket or something. So Ranji crickets are basically for the internship for the beginning players. Okay, so they go just they evaluate what happening, what are the atmosphere is there, and then after that they are able to play the overseas or probably to the India or some big branch. So I think internship gives you the immense knowledge about what exactly happening in the real world. Internship is not about just go and just somebody is telling you that you have to just process this or that. You just go and you have to evaluate what going in this dot pack flow probably. There are many things you might not know, you might not learn from the textbook, but something the internship will tell you that this is what the real practical thing is. Okay, so some problems which is not available in your books, textbooks, not taught by your professors, any of them, and some real life scenarios that will occur in the internship, where you can just see how the seniors or the other colleagues are solving those problems at the actual workplace. Okay, the pressure that work pressure we always talk about it deadlines. So I just want to give you one example. We always, whenever in the academia, when we get some submission to be done, okay. So we just take up and what we do is what we just copy up from somebody, just go out and we just take it and we just submit it. Okay, but when you go and actually on the floor, trust me guys, deadline is something you will not think about. I think today also I'm just having on my laptop. It's just because of deadline. Okay. So that is something a real life scenario that is available right now. And internship will take you to that where just you will see what is going on around you and you can just grasp on that and you can take it ahead. That is how internship will prepare you for the your next matter.
So Saurabh sir, as we have our PY students over here, but some of them might have done an internship, some of them are not. So I would like to ask you a question. What are the most common challenges faced from interns or entry level employees face in your department and how they overcome them? So I would like to ask you a question.
So first thing first,
Interns or entry
straight out of the academia, we were put into the industry.
how they
So first challenge is to get the feel of the atmosphere which is there in the office. Take and try and understand how the culture is. I think according to me, the work is there, but then first we need to understand how the culture is, how the colleagues or how our schedule will be going forward, how are we going to adapt to it. Once we settle down over there and then, kind of somewhere down the line, we start focusing on the main job, which is given in our hand. So, first challenge is that to adjust to two new world. Okay, from college to the corporate. So adjusting to that world is very important. And then while adjusting in the new world, then obviously common challenges are there, like deadlines, like he said. We probably, I'm not saying that all of you are used to doing this, but then most of us would be used to doing work like copy paste, yeah, with last moment work, or just present it for the sake of deadline or something of this sort. Okay, it's not that we have not done it, we have done it also when we were of your age. But then, having said that, it doesn't work in the corporate world. You will have to work from the point of view that you have to do the task, but very efficient. We can't do it just for the sake of doing it because you believe it or not, you have been scanned throughout the day by your seniors, team leaders, bosses, leaders, so on and so forth, that how you are working. If you do well, they will give you an opportunity or an offer to be hired by them or start a company. So biggest challenge according to me is to adjust into the new world. बाकी सब अच्छे से अपने आप हो जाता है और
Next question is from Desha. In your opinion, are internships good enough to show students what a real job is, or are they sometimes not very helpful?
Okay, so talking about this question, internships, by talking to the students, being an assistant professor, daily I deal with the students which are of your age group, and I face queries regarding the come and ask me, ma'am, internship करना है, internship कर रहे हम, क्या काम आएगी internship, सच में करना चाहिए? So my answer is yes, go for it. Internships are helpful because they will give you a real life experience, a real life scenario. As Saurabh sir just mentioned, that you have to adjust yourself. Change is the only constant. When you're sitting in the classroom, you feel, okay, we are doing everything, we are scoring marks, we are submitting assignments, सब हो रहा है, properly हो रहा है, तो हम बहुत अच्छे से deal कर लेंगे when we go into the corporate. But when you actually step in, you get to know, boss, यहाँ पे तो scene एकदम अलग है. There are people who are not going to listen to you. यहाँ पे teachers, they listen to you, they try to empathize with you कि क्या है, क्या चल रहा है. But there, if you just go and say कि, sir, I cannot come today because I have a headache, is he or she going to listen to you? No. The next answer will be take a leave, sit at home, or just leave the job, leave the internship. You have to do internship to actually cater to the experience of going to the industry when you actually go for a job. If a person is going to pay to you, he or she will definitely ask you to be to the point, and also you will have to show all your skills to them. Okay, it is in some cases, yes, internships are good, but while at some internships, students also come and say कि मैम कुछ काम ही नहीं दिया हमें करने के लिए. क्यों नहीं काम मिला? Because आप लोगों ने interest ही नहीं दिखाया. If you are there in the organization working, you have to show some interest, no? You have to unlearn and learn. You have to show that yes, we are ready to learn, give us some work, we are ready to work. That kind of attitude will definitely take you forward. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Gallo, me and my co-moderator are interested in cooking. Not only us, many students over here might be interested. Can you please share a specific experience from your internship or early career that you thought a valuable lesson you still apply on a daily work?
As you will see my presentation, like starting of the cake, how it was, and after the internship, I got the confidence of building the types of cakes So internship played a very important role for me because at that time when I was working with the professors, head chefs, chef Sanjeev Kapoor also had came over there too for helping us. So मुझे experience मिला. I also built a confidence कि like yes I can take bulk orders as well. I was first तो मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि like half kg cake that is only my life what I can do it. But when I entered into industries, first जो उन्होंने मुझे बोला कि 30 kg सब दो लगा दे. I was like chef I don't know anything what can I do. उन्होंने they just give me the ingredient कि ये ऐसे करना नहीं have to do it. So over there interest is the main point आपको लेना चाहिए. And whatever they used to tell you have to do it. Like there are 2 3 chefs who were standing behind me. They were telling me, "काम करो जल्दी करो जल्दी." फटाफट काम होना चाहिए. It's like that you have to be very quick in your job. And they used to admire me. They used to see what kind of work I'm doing, my interest, and they hired. Like like अभी आपने बोला कि internship like food also what you use it. So I take bulk orders. I started taking bulk orders. I started taking wedding cake. The wedding cake which you are seeing over there, that was order was given me 2 days before only. So I got that confidence during my internship कि like मैंने इतना bulk order इतना bulk production भी नहीं किया. Why not I can do from the house itself. So I started, I made a confidence and then I told the client, yes, I can take your wedding cake and I charged 500 as compared to other. So that is a plus point which I got from the internship.
The next question is from Sam. How do you think entrepreneurs and business leaders can provide meaningful internships and real world experience opportunities for students?
How do entrepreneurs do it? Okay, so speaking from that perspective, I also have a small business, so we are always in need of interns. It's just the students have to show their interest. Because from our end, it's better only we are not paying him for a full-time employee. I'm paying to an intern and I'm getting the more work done. That's what happens. I'm just brutally honest. In my company also, we have interns coming, but they work even more than we do. It's good from the employer's perspective. So opportunities are always there. It's up to the students how they want to grab it, which industry they want to. They should give it a try. I'm pretty sure you will find some good internships which can help them shape their careers.
Moving on to the third theme, networking and branding are vital for career growth in today's competitive world. Networking opens door to opportunities, collaboration, and industry insights, while personal branding establishes credibility and visibility. So, Mr. Aniket, sir, what role do you think social media in personal branding and career development?
Okay, so I think it is more interesting topic than this networking and personal branding that we all are interested in. So networking is something, is one thing is very clear. Okay, I'll just go back to again the same example about the cricket. I'll go back. We all know that March is heading and we all eagerly waiting for the IPL. Right? We all see IPL. Okay, and we all follow some of the teams. Okay, we all also follow some of the rivalries. Okay, so most biggest rivalries as we all know as we El Clasico, which we call about Mumbai Indians versus Chennai Super Kings. So all these things takes place. Okay, it is 1.5 month or something, 2 months program that India is running for all the players. Okay, so we all see that other side where we are just competing with each other, where our favorite player, giving hundreds or taking the shots and getting much more that they can do. But there's another side of it. Whenever you see after post-match presentation, there's a leaders like the Dhoni, there's a Kohli, there's a Brian Lara, then there's a Ricky Ponting going in others' dugout and they're guiding about their people, what they have did wrong and what they have did right. Okay, that is all the networking is all about. In one roof, under the one roof of IPL, all the leaders, all the big giants of the Indian cricket or the outside of Indian cricket, all coming in the home of India and talking about what they did wrong and what they did right. It's all about the networking that is happening in that under one roof. So that is networking is something which you all should follow. That is what we do is like on the LinkedIn specifically. I think whenever we go on the EY or somewhere, we just landed up on the LinkedIn, we make a profile. We just see that whoever is a recruiter, who is the best man to be there to reach out in this person, and just we just send a follow request for them. And after that, immediately after accepting the request, your next message is, "Do you have a job for me?" So this is something not a correct networking thing. That is, networking is something you have to start from the start of your career, probably from the FY, not from the second year, probably. And you should start sharing your insight. Why recruiter should hire you? Recruiter will not hire you looking at your CV, just passing out from the VSIT or passing out from the probably IIM or somewhere. People will just see you what something that brings up to you on their table. So that networking is not something about just posting some good things on Instagram or looking how cool I am. I'm just moving there. It's about building the network amongst your peers, amongst your outside the college, among outside professors, just thinking about them, what they are doing, what something, what we can bring in our course in VSI. It is all about networking. And trust me, guys, networking is something. Sorry, I'm just taking a minute. I just like to give you one example about networks. Okay. Trust me, I have the second one interview. Okay, for my probably there are 2, 3 openings under me. I was just taking the interview and I just finalized the candidates. Okay, I just given the preferences 1, 2, and 3. And of course, there are some other people I do meet. They did the final interview. And of course, there is scrutiny happens, background check happens. Of course, there's some networking available over the market. So whenever I do the interview, कोई ना कोई मिल ही जाता है कि दूसरे कंपनी में इसका कोई colleague है, कोई HR है तो मिल ही जाता है. So guys, trust me, that person was excellent in soft skills, excellent in hard skill. He was a par, more than par person, but since it comes with some drawbacks, also, he was very confident. But हुआ क्या? वो बंदा जो था वो एक क्रिकेट टीम का कैप्टन था पहले वाले कंपनी में. ओके एंड आई थिंक ही won some tournament or something there. Okay, and he got some cash prize. Okay, but as per the company rules, that cash prize goes into the company's budget. Okay, it will not get distributed amongst the employees. So that person went on the LinkedIn and posted something about the CEO. Okay, in last company where he's not currently working also. He has posted something on the LinkedIn, and trust me, guys, I was keen in taking him, but my HR, my other peers members saw that, or somehow from the networking point of view, they come to know about this part, and this person got rejected. And trust me, that is something is all about networking. Networking is not about just go and talk about your friends. Posting something on social media, you should know what you are doing on the LinkedIn, some professional branding market, how you can just stand out from there. That is something is networking all about. Posting something on social media, you should know what you are doing in the LinkedIn, some professional branding market, how you can stand out from there. That is something is networking all about.
The next question. How does the NAC branch contribute to building trust and confidence in the Indian financial market among first-time investors?
I was not expecting this question. All right. So, would you mind repeating the question again?
How does the NAC brand contribute to building trust and confidence in the Indian financial market among the first-time investors?
Okay. So, how many of you have started investing in stock market? Abhi the market down है, so probably if you are not even thinking of investing soon, yeah, it's a good time to invest. If you have some funds, some savings, piggyback, invest in good companies. But how, anyways, jokes apart. So basically, so this is, I think, is the right time to, take this question. As we have seen from the news also that last 29 years, the market has not gone down to this level. Okay? And we are expecting it to go down further. And so for whatever reason maybe. But still there are people who have kept their money in the market invested. There are people like Aniket said, this is a good time to invest. So if that trust, that brand value was not there in the market, he would have probably not said that it's a good time to invest, or probably the ones who have already invested would have not stayed invested. So what I feel is what NSE has done right is that they have given it's from if I have to look from the holistic point of view, first thing first, whatever their business is, they have provided very efficient and world-class technologies for the investors in order to carry out their transactions or whatever their investments are seamlessly without any glitches or without any risk in the minds of the investor. Secondly, they have given a number of products. It's not just about equity, it's also about FNO. So we are world number one in FNO. We should be proud that one of our Indian companies is world number one for the past few years in terms of carrying derivative transactions. That's a huge thing. So this is one of the product that they have given, apart from the commodity products and so on and so forth. So products have been given. Time and again, they carry out various seminars for the investors. So one of their motto is for in terms of creating awareness for investors, सोच कर समझ कर invest कर. If you can just Google this, you will get a lot of information in terms of how you are supposed to be aware about certain malpractices which are happening in the market. So this is the awareness initiatives that they have carried out. Apart from that, and then of course the way that business has grown, this in itself also gives confidence to the investors that TK, though market has gone down, but we have seen in the past also as recent as in the COVID, the market went down drastically, but then it has come back to the normalcy. So these are some of the factors that have, I think, according to me, has helped NSE in terms of creating trust and that brand value in the minds of investors. So these are some of the factors that have.
Our next question is for Nisha ma'am. How do you see the role of branding in the future of higher education?
To answer this question, I'm sitting here in front of you. I am a product. I am a product of Vidyanagar School of Information Technology. Now, when I say myself as a product, this means my professors have built me, my mentors have built me, their ideas, their thoughts have built me. So, when I say branding in terms or how branding is going to help you, when you call yourself a product, you should be ready to sell yourself in the market. When I say branding, now if you are at your third year, it is not just one person or one college or just the strength of 120 students who are going to do their third years, who are going to graduate. Is it so? The answer is no. There are some other students, there are many students under University of Mumbai and not just University of Mumbai. There are students from other universities who are going to complete their graduation and everyone is then going to go for hunting of the job. Do you agree? Yes? So there is going to be a competition between you and the students from other colleges who is going to get the best job at the best package. There comes the role of branding. You need to know from the very beginning, from the first year, you should have this point in mind that not just the studies is going to help me. I need to create myself. As to if you are an introvert, you need to change yourself. Sitting in a classroom, talking with a bunch of friends is good when it comes to classroom. But when you step out into the real industry, the person opposite to you is not going to be a friend. Is going to be a senior at a higher position. And the way you speak in front of them will definitely matter. उसकी शुरुआत कहाँ से होगी? उसकी शुरुआत होती है आपके first year से. First year to third year. This 3 years of your life are very crucial. You build yourself as a brand. All of you talk about brands. You talk about Zara. You talk about H&M. Yes? But do you think, have you ever given it a thought that हम भी एक brand है? हमें भी एक brand में convert होना? Not today, but tomorrow you are going to step into the real world.
जहाँ पे एक्चुअली में आप काम करोगे। आप किस तरीके से अपनी ब्रांडिंग करोगे, सोचना है ना इस बारे में। तो थर्ड ईयर है, लास्ट सेमेस्टर है, ठीक है, बट इसके बाद आपको ये बात का ध्यान देना है दैट जो वेकेशन है, द वेकेशन व्हिच यू विल बी गेटिंग will not just be a vacation, it will be a vacation to groom yourself. Try to find out your shortcomings, where you're lacking and what other people have better than you. For example, if a person is getting placed at EY, why that person got placed at EY? Definitely that person has something different from you. That person has created himself or herself as a brand, no? तो उसकी शुरुआत कब से होगी, आपके ग्रेजुएशन लेवल से हो जाएगी। अब से, आज से ये सोचना है आप लोगों को कि ओके बॉस, यहाँ पर हमारा ग्रेजुएशन खत्म हो गया, सेमेस्टर 6, दिस फॉर्मल एनवायरनमेंट इज नाउ coming to an end. After this, when you step in, there will be no one to guide you as such. Ki do this certification, take up this course, this will be good for you. No, you should not talk this way, you should talk that way. There will be no one to say such things to you. So from now, think, believe and start that you have to create yourself as a brand, and then the branding will matter a lot. Right? Think yourself as a product. आपको best product चाहिए? Yes. When you go for purchase, you purchase the best product which is good for you, which is good according to your fit. The same way, if an employer is hiring you, will look for a good product. जो product उसके organization में कुछ add-on resources लेके आए. That's it from my side. Thank you.
So our next question is for Gary, sir. As an entrepreneur, how do you build a personal brand that inspires trust and credibility with investors, customers, and partners?
So, as Nisha ma'am told, like during college events and extracurricular activities, you don't have to be an introvert. You have to explore yourself more into it. So, for me, the branding started from the college itself. So, it started with the staff college, Kavita ma'am, then Sindhu ma'am. They used to order cakes for me, and then there should be something uniqueness. Abhi market mein there are many papers, many shops over there. So you have to be something very unique from others. So I started using gluten-free cakes, sugar-free cakes, and whatever the customer desired, I used to fulfill them. So where my branding and all my networking started. Then during wedding cakes, they used to see the cake, they used to see the design, how uniqueness is there. So over there also my networking, my branding, my really even the taste matters a lot in this cake. Taste matters a lot. Your uniqueness should be there. The quality you should use good quality of chocolates and products which you use.
So next question, Sarah ma'am. How important is it for business owner to build a personal brand? How did you build yours, and what should students do?
From the business perspective, you say
How important is it for business
it's very important to build your brand. Obviously, it starts from the scratch. You are the one who has to speak about it to everybody. Start with, obviously your marketing won't be there on Instagram and everywhere. You will not have those many followers and everything. But it's like mouth to mouth spread होता है ना, that's what we say. So mine happened like that only. I started. Few of my friends purchased it from me. Then they went ahead and told somebody, and they used to text me, "Oh, hi, I got your number." Spread होता है ना, that's what. So mine happened like that only. Started. So then I used to get messages like, we got a number from this person, that person, they had ordered a cake from you. So that's how my marketing went ahead. It was mouth to mouth. Then again, nowadays reels are the most like, we got a number from this person, that person, they had ordered a cake from you. No, now it's working. That's how my marketing. So Instagram and social media and everything is so now you have no. Alright, so now do you have such huge platforms? Instagram is there, Reels are there, YouTube Shorts are there. If you want to build a Okay, so as I was saying that social media, you guys have it. If anybody wants to start any kind of business, any small business or whatever, just use the platform. Instagram is the best way to sell your product if you have it. Start making reels, spend some time. I'll tell you, I made a mistake. I built a very good Instagram account. I had many followers. I used to get views in millions also. But then eventually when I started working for the corporate, I just stopped. I do get orders, but then that marketing perspective just stopped. So whenever I used to post, the number of orders I used to get was different than the marketing that had stopped. So creating reels, showing yourself, basically you're just selling yourself out there. So for that, you need to go out. Being an introvert is not going to help you over there as well. I'm not saying that being an introvert is bad, but if you have to, like, once you're done with your college, you're stepping out into the real world, we have to be somewhere an extrovert. We have to, start selling yourself. That's what basically we are doing, not just from the business perspective, even if you're going for a job. So you are selling yourself to the higher